Welcome back, everyone. We're about to get on. The gauntlet was thrown down, and it's been accepted. Here we go. EASHL club action here on EA Sports. Well, the moment of truth is almost upon us here. They are about to drop the puck. There's been a lot of chatter over the last 24 hours on social media about this one, and it is time. We're underway. Grabs it in his own end. Here's a short pass to Shillington. Oh, that's a rattler. Did you hear those boards rattle?
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Moves it quickly over to Hughes. Poked away in the defensive end. And he's bowled over to the ice and loses the puck. Shot! Turns aside the slap shot. Wow! Galley's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Still plenty of time left in this frame. The game is still scoreless. Italy's won the draw. Dishes it off. Picked up along the wall by Daou. Shot! And that goes off a player. Puck grabbed by Mann. From the point, they take control of it. Scores! And the road team quickly gets on the board, and this place got quiet quick.
Well, it's always tough when you're on the road, James, but when you get off to a good start, you're prepared, and you turn the momentum, it's all in your favor.
Toronto's aggressive start has paid off because they've got one on the board.
They've got one on the board. They really set the table, James. It's all ready to go. The meal is about to be served because they have been all over their opponent right now, especially being the away team. You want to send a message early, playing real aggressive.
Slides it across. They tie it up. They tie it up with the ball.
Well, that is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the equalizer for their efforts. Love the spatial awareness on it.
Italy's quickly erased that one-goal deficit here in the first.
Yeah, they found a way to have that counter punch to get on the board as well here, James. And that can be tough to do when you don't get the start you wanted. You know you're all pumped up in the dressing room. When you come out, you just don't have it. You got to chip away at it. That's what they've done throughout the period, and they wind up getting a goal.
Grabbed along the boards by Daou. From the boards, he takes that pass. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Dreams and nightmares on the attack. Italy's looking to break out of their own end. Sneaks by the poke check. Sends a pass in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. And there we go. Icing is the call. Nearing the midway mark of the period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Toronto's got the puck inside the offensive zone.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with the tired group that they're playing against.
Dreams and Nightmares is looking to break out. Drives to the paint. Scooped up along the wall by Shillington. Moves the puck. Here's an odd-man rush. Quick shot. Fantastic save. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. There's a shot. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. That's a textbook save by Galley. Gaining steam inside the neutral zone. Passes it over. Italy's got a hold of it along the wall. Puck picked up by Webb. Cutting to the slot. Oh, and he makes the save. Just not enough to keep it out.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny. Well, this is a highly entertaining game here, James. The puck goes one way and then the other. It's a track meet out there. Coaches certainly won't like it because it means that neither team's playing strong defense.
Here in the late goings of the period, we got a tie game. And he takes the feed. Italy's got the puck against the boards. Dreams and Nightmares has got control of it now from their own end. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Here he is on the tip. Denies him in front.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Takes the feed. Good defensive stop with the poke check. And the officials are calling a delayed penalty here. Looks like a trip.
Anytime you lose position on your opponent, this can happen. He gets the sticks out in the feet of his opponent, and guess what? He gets the tripping call.
A chance to capitalize here on the power play.
Well, everyone's fresh as they come out for their first power play of the game. They're going to have to find a way to really manipulate the defenders, move that puck around, but it will all start with
putting the special and special teams, they take the lead.
You can often when you're on special teams, James. It can go either way in terms of the momentum. If you don't generate anything, it goes the other way. If you generate something, it's all in your favor. I'll tell you what, that was execution.
Italy's gone up by 1 after that goal here in the first.
Well, yeah, and it certainly changes the mindset. You got a little bit of jump to your step. You're more confident. Now you got to attack. You got to push when your opponent's down.
Takes the pass. And that's a great heads up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. Handles the pass at center. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Let's it go. Time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. Period number 2 set to go here. Officials moments away from dropping the puck. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. So we played 20 minutes of this one. Pounder, how do you assess what you've seen so far?
Toronto's coaches aren't going to like the possession numbers here, James. Sometimes it doesn't match the eye test, but tonight it does.
Galley's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Lots of time left in this period. We've got a 2-1 game. Hughes won the draw, and they'll start off on the attack. Hammers it! Oh, misses the net! You know he'll want that one back, Cheryl.
Well, he certainly will, James. That puck is following him around, and you can see he saw the opening, but wasn't able to put it on net.
Gets it to the other point. Here's a blast! Denies him on the one-timer! Quick pass across to Daou. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Here's the pass! Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Takes the pass from the left wing. Passes it in front, and scores! What an opportunity, and delivers!
James, this is just an absolute clinic and body position how to roll off your coverage, and it's perfectly executed as he doesn't have much time to get the one-timer off, but he gets his stick available and he executes.
Toronto's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that face-off. Takes it to the front. Justin scores! And with that strike, they got in front.
Well, I've really liked their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows, but when you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they converted on it.
And they've got the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Here's a shot. Oh, it just scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot. Well, this is just such a complete play here, James. I mean, look at the way that he fights for position to win this loose puck battle. But then once he realizes he has the puck, he has the space, he gets his feet moving towards the net. I mean, this is textbook of how you win a battle, and then you take the puck to open areas.
Oh, they'll be forced to stop. Oh, what a hit over the boards!
And he's in on his teammate's lap here. The only good part about this is you get a little help from your friends.
That's one way to look at it. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
Sometimes when you're trailing in a game, you can kind of be flat. You can be dull, if you will. So you need a spark, and this is a type of hit that can really ignite a fire under your team. You can see it right away with the body language on the bench. They liked it, so look for that next shift, for them to be on their toes, not on their heels anymore.
Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Moves it to Doe. The Goodfellas take it along the wall. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play. Easy pad save made by Bouder. Now he slides it up to Doe. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Stoppage in play, offside the call.
But when you're on, James, and just look at a highlight reel of the hat-trick that he's had tonight. I mean, he does it different ways, but that puck is on his stick. He's found his way to the net, and he's converted 3 times tonight. I mean, you just have to get the puck to him. You know, the coach and all his teammates are saying, get it over to him. He's going to put it in.
And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Pass in front! Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Great pass from the left wing. Toss it up in the neutral zone. The Goodfellas looking against the half wall. Shot! Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
Just want to have a look at his assists here, James, so far in this game. You really sense that he's spatially aware tonight. When that puck is on his stick, it really is on a string. I mean, he's manipulating his opponent. He's creating space. But he has just a knack to know exactly where his line mates are. He's threading the needle. He's creating. And he has a couple helpers so far.
Toronto's taking possession in their own end. Across the line along the left wall. Fires it on net. Scores! And that's 4 in a row, and they are rolling tonight.
Well, the whole bench is rolling. Why? Because they're all getting goals and apples. Add the stats tonight. You can feel the energy as they're all standing up. They've gotten 4 in a row.
Scoops up the puck here. Pass to Doe. Quick pass to Hughes. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. From the neutral zone now. Uses the force on that hit. Levels him into the wall. Sends it ahead to Doe. Shot attempt completely fails on that. Handles the puck. Oh, what a hit. Toronto's got the puck. Angles it over to Shillington. Inside the offensive zone. Picks up the puck in his own end. There's the whistle, icing the call.
Well, he's having a multiple-point game right now because of how dynamic he's been in the offensive zone. I mean, he's been all around the net. When he's got the puck on his stick, he's a shooting threat. But also, when he's off of the puck, he's getting to the right spots at the right time. And this is how you generate offense, and he's been doing it all game long.
Webb's got control of it now behind the cage. Tosses it to Shillington. Second intermission approaching quickly here. Italy's got it in their own zone. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. And that's taken away. Slides by the check. Scores! And they beat the buzzer and took one right here in the period.
They always say, James, that to start a period and to finish periods are critical times
Italy's not out of the woods just yet, not by a long shot, but at least they've made it a game, Cheryl.
They've made it a game, and they aren't out of the woods, but they can figure out a way to get out of them, and that's one shift at a time, and they can start right there with a goal.
Been a fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number 2, and there's still 20 more minutes of action to go here in regulation. Third period. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everyone. They say 3 is the magic number. And here we are with period number 3. Puck is dropped in period number 3. There has been no shortage of offense at either end tonight. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
Italy's trailing in the game here in the third period, James, but it hasn't been for a lack of effort or not buying into the game plan. I feel like they've been urgent, they've been skating well, and of course they've dominated possession time. It's just a matter of having it translate to offense on the scoreboard.
Takes the puck. Italy's got the puck along the wall. And he lays him out with that collision. Some good stick work to force that turnover. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Scores! Well, don't turn this off just yet. We've got ourselves a game.
Well, deficit of only 1 now. Their opponent is on their heels, and now they're playing with a sense of urgency. Watch out. You can feel the wave coming, James.
Italy's goal has suddenly tightened the gap here in period number 3.
Well, they're within 1, James, and it's not enough right now, so they're going to have to continue to counter, transition quickly, but most importantly, retrieve the puck. That is critical to be able to possess it.
Moves into the slot, and he opts to wait for more support. Oh, my! Stopped by the goaltender. Sends the cross-ice pass. Italy's got it from behind the net. Right on the doorstep. Loses the coverage there. What a steal in his own end. Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, a clutch save!
Brodeur has been consistent over the course of his career, mainly because of his positioning, James. He gets set to that puck, square to it, and makes the save.
Absolutely no fear to get in front of the slap shot. Devastating hit, and what a jolt of energy from the bench, too. And that's knocked away by Nehl. Oh, what a hip check on the play. He delivered that perfectly. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Sends it out in front, and that's stopped.
Well, this game looks like it's going right down to the wire, James, and one of the most important things to do now is make sure you make good blue line decisions.
Receives the pass. Denies him. He got all of it. Italy's got the puck along the boards. Checking it out the wall by Nehl. And he's knocked off the puck there. With the blast. Blocked in traffic. Quick feed to Webb. Perfectly in the offensive end. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up.
Well, he's been around it all night long and finally converts after multiple opportunities in this game. You got to like the dynamic element to his game, his ability to use his hands to get to the net here. James, but finally is able to convert. You can see that frustration just leaves him right now in his body language.
And now it's grabbed by Nehl. Toronto's got the puck against the boards. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Italy's gained possession along the boards. Here's a short pass to Hughes. Italy's got it behind the net. And he gets the 1-2. Whoa! Galli's going to pounce on the puck to get a whistle here, and there's a strategy to this one.
It is, and it's a good strategy. Listen, they've been outplayed, and he's been phenomenal in the net, and every play matters, and the right one right now is to bounce on this puck, get the whistle, and reset the tone in your own zone.
Looks to make a play over to Webb. Moves it to Shillington. Oh, wow! Here's a chance! Rings the iron! Brodeurs going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Italy's got to start to recognize a sense of urgency here. They continue to trail late in the third and have had plenty of chances but can't finish. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. And play rolls on as he came up with a nice stop there. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Takes the feed at the back end. Feeds it over. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Takes the feed. Dishes it off. Takes it and looks ahead. Nearing. Oh, it stayed out. It stayed out. What a save.
Oh, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team. No question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save. Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
Toronto's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Rocks him on the play. Takes it into the slot. Scores! They've tied it up here with a timely goal in the third.
Well, with their backs up against the wall, they decide to turn the tides and put on the press, if you will, James, and they get the equalizer. And they get the equalizer, James, and really they've been rewarded for their efforts. They got down in this game, but they continue to chip away press, and now they find themselves at evens.
Late goings of this period. It's all tied up. With possession along the wall. Can't keep a hold of it. There's the whistle as the net comes off. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Oh, and look who gets rocked once again.
Well, he's a target now, James, because he's got a lack of spatial awareness. You got to keep your head up if you want to play this game and be safe in it.
Italy's got the puck in the corner. Scoops up the puck. Italy's working around along the line. He scores! And he completes the hat trick.
Well, he's been zipping and buzzing along the ice this entire night, has he, James? And man, do the fans appreciate him.
The Goodfellas have been a lot of fun to watch tonight. Lots of offensive scoring chances, and they have capitalized late here in this third. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone.
Leading in the game, up by 1. Just have the presence of mind to kill the clock. Put the puck in deep.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Final horn sounds, and we are all done with this one. They're obviously not the result that they wanted in this EASHL challenge, Cheryl, but you know what? Love the fact that they were there, they competed, and they showed up.
Yeah, but the word challenge, James, the moment you hear that word, your competitive juices start a-flowing, and they won't be happy with this one.
Bragging rights on the line here tonight. Hi, welcome to EA Sports, EA SHL club action. The challenge has been laid. Centers are gliding into center, and you can feel the tension here in the building. The Goodfellas will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. And he turned that one aside. Handles the pass. Takes a shot. Makes the save. What a reaction with the blocker. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Italy's got it along the wall. Moves it to the middle. He scores! What a play!
Well, he's in tight to the net, James, and he knows that he's not going to have much time or space to get it off, so he elects to use the snapshot and beats the goaltender.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Oh, he exploded on him in the open ice.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Stones him on the play! And a great save!
Man, James, he shows incredible
Scores! Wrap it up and tuck it in!
He was one step ahead of the goaltender, sealed tight to the post, and wraps it around, gets there first, and gets the goal.
They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. And he slides it quickly to Bean. Boom! Wow, what a thunderous hit there.
That was incredible. Everyone is on their feet. Man, did he get nailed.
From the right side, takes the pass. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Toronto's going to play it from the corner. Italy's got a hold of the puck now. Good hit to knock the puck loose. And it's a quick pass to Daou. And a little physicality ends that threat. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. And he lowers the boom there. Along the half wall with the puck. Slides it across. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Italy's got it in their own zone. Odd man rush. Slides it across. Scores! A huge goal puts him in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead.
Italy's taken a one-goal lead here in this opening stance, and how does this now change the complexity?
I think the coach wants to manipulate their bench now that they have dictated pace, James. But if you're an elite athlete, you're always pushing for more. One certainly isn't enough. You don't have enough runway to sit back and say, hey, we're going to coast this one in.
Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. The Goodfellas have it now. And he takes the dish. On the attack along the boards. A blast! Huge stop on the one-timer. Picked up along the boards by Webb. Italy's got possession of the puck. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. They go on the attack from the left side. Here's a pass to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Toronto's got it near the point. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
So Derek's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that. But he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Italy's got a one-goal lead. Scoops up the puck now. Moves it quickly over to Hughes. And he takes the pass. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. wall. Moves the puck down low. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Oh, and a smart heads-up play. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. And he sidesteps the check there. Webb's got it in the defensive end. Tremendous hit. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Passes it over. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Let's see what the officials are calling. Fiend's getting called for 2 minutes here by the officials.
Well, specialty teams are going to be put to task, and the PK has to find a way to kill this clock here, James. Late in the frame, they want to get to the intermission and find a way to reset to come out in the next period.
Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. Hughes plays it against the boards. Denies them on the play. And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here. And we're about set to drop the puck here on period number 2. Italy's won the opening draw, and their power play rolls on. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. Trying to clear. And they clear the zone, and that'll shave some time off.
A great sequence by the PK unit. Really aggressive, close quickly on the puck, and they get it down the ice.
From point blank, makes a save again.
I'd say he has some fast-twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Galley's going to hang on for a whistle. Hughes is ready for the face-off as we are about to resume this power play. And they win the defensive zone face-off. Trying to clear the zone. And they get the puck out of the zone, and that's a break for the squad.
Oh, yeah, this PK unit, they're out there for a reason, James. You have to be able to clear the puck, and it's easier said than done, but they make no mistake this time.
Toronto's got the puck. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Italy's got the puck behind the net. And that pass is stolen. Quick pass to Webb. Great read as he crouches down to block it. Oh, flushes the leather. What a stop. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. We're still in the early stages of this period. It's a 2-1 hockey game. Hughes wins the draw on their own end. Toronto's got the puck against the half wall. And now he moves it quickly to Daou. Slides the puck down low. The Goodfellas take it from the side. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Bean's got the puck. Oh, big-time blocker stopped by Boucher. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Italy's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Snatches the puck with the two centermen locked up. Webb's taking it from his own end. Great use of the wall of the pass. The good fellas scoop it up along the boards. Slides the puck over. Feeds it over. Huge steal in his own end. Bean's got it against the boards. Easily turned aside by Boucher. Italy's got possession of the puck. Looking for space inside the D zone. Lead pass ahead. Muffs the shot attempt. Cutting to the front of the net. The good fellas have it now. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Into the corner of the attacking area. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Takes control of the puck. Daou stick handling in his own zone. Dishes it off. Dreams and Nightmares has got the puck inside the defensive zone. Quick shot. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Bean's got the puck in his own zone. Dreams and Nightmares is on the attack. Oh, beauty stick save there off that deflection. Italy's got a hold of it against the wall. Grabs the puck at center. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Shut down by the blocker. Oh, those boards rattled after that hit. Wow.
And he's rattling as well, James. I mean, we knew that hit was coming, and then all of a sudden, boom, and he's down for the count.
Hughes scoops it up from the back of the cage. And he takes the feed. Back to the blue line. And that doesn't reach the net. Beautiful 360 with the puck. Toronto's looking to break out. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. The good fellas played along the boards. And he loses control of the puck. Quick feed to Hughes. And that slides right out to center ice. And a little body contact on that play. Takes the puck at the point. Toronto's got it from behind the net. Passes on over to Bean. Takes a shot. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments. Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this 3rd period. Sabalski, Pounder ready to bring you the action. Here we go. Period number 3 is now underway. We've played 2 periods, 1 more to go. Cheryl, how do you assess what you've seen?
Toronto's been out-battled in this game, and the primary reason why they're trailing in it, if you don't have urgency, you're not going to get the puck. If you don't get the puck, you can't do anything with it, and you certainly can't score, James. They've been back on their heels and chasing the game. They've got to get on the attack.
Dreams and nightmares has got control of it now from their own end. That's a great heads-up play to bring up the pass. Look out! Bean's got it in the offensive zone. And he stands tall in goal. Puck moved over to Hughes. Simple stop by Galley.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Sends the pass over. Puts it on net with the stop. Italy's got the puck. Here's a short pass to Hughes. Here's a chance, sends it in front. And he'll hang on to it to regroup here for a moment. Into the offensive end now. And a strong physical collision on the play there. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Italy's got possession at center. There's a collision with some authority. Good stop by Galley. Dreams and nightmares has got the puck along the wall. And he coughs it up with the pass. Tipped in front. Great save by the goaltender, who was in the right place at the right time. Solid check to slow him down. Italy's got a hold of the puck. Strong feed from along the boards. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. That goes off the mask.
Goaltenders try and make themselves as big as possible, and it usually hits other parts of the body, but this one rattles right off the cage. It's been a low-scoring affair, James, but it's been entertaining on both sides, just unable to finish. And as an athlete, this can be very frustrating. You're squeezing the stick tighter and tighter with every miss.
Italy's got the puck along the boards. Icing is the call. We'll get a reset.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Past the midway mark in this period, it's 2-1. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. What a steal in his own end. Here they come on the rush. And that's off target as it hits a body. Toronto's in now. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Gains the zone along the right wall. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Works it across to Hughes. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Here's a pass down low. Quick feed down low. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
Toronto's working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to happen in all three zones. When you're talking about stick positioning, they're doing a great job of taking away passes.
Dreams and nightmares has got a hold of the puck now. Bean's going to play it against the half wall. Nearing the final minute of regulation. Moves it to Hughes. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Great glove save by Brodeur. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Scoops up the puck off the draw. Sends a pass over. Here's a shot. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Here in the late goings of the period, it's 2-1. drop. They win the draw here inside the defensive zone. And he takes the feed. Takes the puck along the boards. Slides it across. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Shot to score! And that's back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting two in a row, back-to-back. Here they come. I like that the shooter had the mentality to just shoot it right away on the inside of the post, just recognizing that there was enough of an opening, and I think that the goaltender thought it was covered.
Dreams and nightmares swatting. Italy's got possession of the puck. Dumps the puck in. Final seconds ticking away in this one, and the home team giving the fans something to cheer and get loud about. Listen to them. It is all over. Well, a challenge was laid down in this EASHL showdown, and as the dust settles, we've got ourselves a winner.
Yeah, you want the bragging rights. You want to come out on top and be able to pat yourself on the back. That ain't the case this time.